It is week 4 of half Ironman training, and I just want to say this stuff is no joke, y'all. I knew going into it that this was going to be hard and difficult, but it's been very challenging. I've never trained for this intense of a distance. I've just done Olympic distances in the past, which is very easy to balance your work life and your social life and triathlon. But training for a half Ironman is a whole nother beast. My social life I have had to cut back on for sure. I can't be saying yes to staying out at the bar until 2 a.m. I'm usually in bed at like 9:30 because I get super tired from the long sessions. For example, this past Saturday, I did a 2-hour, 45-minute bike ride followed by a 20-minute run afterwards. And then I showered and I ate and I took a nap. I don't usually take naps, but this is telling me that I need to take naps because otherwise my body would just shut down. So usually I've been someone who is like balance all the way, like 50-50, but now I'm learning that there's some give and take with this good old half Ironman training, and that is what it is. I mean, I signed up for this, so cutting back in certain areas, not drinking as much certainly, getting a lot more rest and sleep, and really just eating really good. I have been dialed in the past 3-4 weeks, whatever, not eating out as nearly as much, and I feel really good. My body feels really good right now. Usually at this point I would have like what I'd call a micro injury. So I've dealt with Achilles issues, calf issues, lower back issues in my previous training. I haven't felt any of that yet, thank God. I know I probably will at some point in this training, but my body's holding up good to the load that I'm putting on it. So fingers crossed it stays that way. But if I do feel a flare-up or a micro injury of sorts, I will dial back, take the rest that I need, because I'd rather take a few sessions off than get really injured and have to take weeks off. So that's my update, and now we have an active recovery week, which I'm very, very excited for. And I also have friends coming at the end of the week, so I'm gonna move things around this week in my training so that I can maximize my time with them. Happy Monday. Just finished up a swim at the pool, and I was feeling very overwhelmed today. Just a lot of emotions, just life, you know. Not that I need to share, but I was feeling very overwhelmed, and that swim definitely helped. Did it take all my problems and worries away? No, but anytime that I feel overwhelmed, I'm not the type of person that's going to communicate that and express that I'm feeling that way. My outlet has always been physical activity, and that is part of why I love doing triathlon, because it frees my mind, gets all my stress out, and I really needed that swim today. So felt pretty good, and it was active recovery also, so just a chill swim. It was about 40 minutes long, and yeah, it was quite lovely. Okay, so I mentioned earlier that I had to switch some things around on my training schedule. So today's Tuesday, and I am doing my long bike ride session today. Since it is active recovery week, it's not like super long, it's just an 1.5-hour ride at an aerobic ride. So should be smooth. I'm feeling very exhausted. My muscles and just my being. I don't know what's going on this week, but very happy it's active recovery, because getting myself to do these things is like, it takes every ounce of my being. So we're gonna get after it today. We're not gonna push too hard. We're gonna do exactly what it says, because when my body feels this way, I know that if I push it too hard, I will injure myself. And that's the last thing we want. So we're just gonna get this done, make it happen, and then we'll rest a little bit. Wait for you, dry land. It's telling me to start. Okay. Ugh. Yay! I had to pause really quick because my laptop was at 7%, but 24 minutes to go, so here we go. Feeling much better after this ride. My computer just overheated and literally turned off with 11 freaking minutes to go, and now it won't connect. It's disconnected, so it's saying that I'm not moving. I'm clearly freaking moving. What the hell? This is not what I needed. We finished. I had to do those last 11 minutes. Not on the app, so my watch and app data will be different, which is highly annoying, but the most important thing is that we didn't quit when things got frustrating, and we finished those last tough 11 minutes. That's the lesson for today. Don't give up when things get hard. Smoothie acquired, and I went in there with these shoes on. Forgot my flip-flops today. Power green smoothie, rice and beef. I unfortunately very sadly found out that the taco seasoning I use has seed oils in it, so now I have to make my own homemade seasoning. On today's training plan, we had 35 minutes, but I'm just doing a light 20 minutes because my friends are almost here from the airport, so working with what we got today. Also shout out Zoot, Tri-Suit coming in too. An uphill battle, 4 minutes to go. When I say an easy run, my heart rate is still in threshold, so running is never easy actually for me because my heart just reacts naturally this way. It doesn't get this high on biking and swimming, even if I put in the same power. So freaking love biking outside. It's been 4 weeks and I've been doing only indoor, so this ride feels quite miraculous. Plus new Team Zoot. Woohoo! Happy Sunday and March 1st. What the heck? Time is a flying by. We have a 45-minute aerobic run today. Nice and easy peasy to finish off our active recovery week. And then we'll get into our build phase number 1 next week. And should be good. Feeling pretty good this week. A little bit tired, but that's just from living life, not from training. So balancing it all the best I can. Here we go.